Shelby and Luna. Shelby more. Shelby. Shelby.
Race we are running is not for earthly success, but for an eternal reward. Proud that will never fade away. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let's commit to doing better. When it comes to studying the Word of God, let's be more focused. When it comes to prayer, let's be more intentional.
What?
When it comes to self-control,
What do you like?
let's strive.
What do you like? What's yours? Oh, I saw it.
Let's start making Him the center of our time. Let's stop settling for a shallow relationship with Him when He's inviting us into something so much deeper.
Well, hello. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm here at home. I'm gonna have some coffee and catch you guys up with what's been going on. Sitting at my favorite place in the house. Well, I have a couple different places, but I like this one. It's by the window. I can see the birds. Have the cardinals come and say good morning. Anyway, so what's today? Today's Friday. Wanted to catch you guys up on what's been going on with my car. The car sitch. It's not the best news. Okay. My daughter and I'm gonna put a little insert here. We went and turned the Zipcar in last night. She went with me. We took it to get it washed. We took it to the car wash. And then we vacuumed it really well, and I wiped it down. And then here's us taking it back. All right, here we are returning the Kia. My daughter and we cleaned it really well, just like we got it. Everything's wiped down. We took it to the car wash. All is well. Wiped everything down. I do feel bad because the next person's gonna have to do the oil change. It's at 27,700 miles, and it's at 27,000, I think 600. So everything's clean. Yeah, she did the inside vacuum, and I wiped down all the outside. So yeah, there she is. I just heard your feet. Yeah, everything's clean. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and end the trip now. Thank you, Kia. May you give abundance to whoever the next driver is. Alright, so I returned the car. We're just waiting on this. Today we're doing Lyft. I have the 20%, I think it's 20% off if you use your Cash App card. Here with the daughter, my emotional support person. She helped me clean the car really well. So anyway, yeah. Stay tuned for what's next tomorrow. So, this is what's going on with my car. My mom was able to come up with the money to get the new it needs a new transmission. And so my mom was able to come up with the monies, $5,000, and we looked into every possibility. We looked into, my brother was like, Robin, let me call and talk to them, since it's just, not too much over the warranty miles at 111,000, and there's nothing anybody could do. So my mom came up with the money, and I thought that was going to be like the toughest part, coming up with $5,000. Like, who has $5,000, right? Well, I got a phone call yesterday. I was out doing some Uber, and the service person called me. His name is Ian. He's a real nice guy. He's like, oh my God, I was driving too. He's like, do you want the bad news first or the good news? And I was like, give me the bad news. And he said, he's like, well, we can't find a transmission here in the States, and they're going to have it could take weeks for them to get one here. And I was like, what? I was like, weeks? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I mean, I don't know what to say, you know, I don't know what to do. And have a drink. And then he's like, well, here's the good news. There's a possibility that there's one in El Paso, but we won't know until later today or tomorrow. I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't even know what to think at this point. Good news, bad news, news, I don't know. This is insane to me. And so I was like, all right, you know, I didn't know what to say. I was like, okay, well, because I'm driving as well, you know, so I paused. We hung up. So then I was on I-35 here in San Antonio, and I paused Uber, and I just like wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to cry. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? I started getting like a little dysregulated, like, so I just went to my breathing. It's insane. So I was going to continue to work. Like, I put Uber back on, but I'm like, I am in no state to be driving around right now. I'm a little upset, a little frustrated. You know, so anyway, I just turned off Uber. I paused it actually, because I've been pausing it. That way the miles don't count against me in the Zipcar. I paused it, and then I just drove home. And the funny thing is, my daughter, I asked her to leave the key for me so I could get in the house, and she forgot. So I was locked out of the house. She felt bad. I was like, don't worry about it. It's okay. I'm going to go pick up your sister in a little bit, my other daughter. And if she doesn't have the key, I'll just get in through a window or something, which is not good to do, because I don't want people to be watching me get in through my window either, you know. So it was fine. So I sat in the driveway because I still had like maybe 45 minutes to get my other daughter. And I called my mom, and she was in such a good mood. I felt so bad because, you know, she's helped me come up with the money. And she's like, hey, you know, because she was feeling sick yesterday, and she sounded really bad, and sounded so good. She sounded really good when I called her. She's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna head out and go, you know, get some sun and blah blah blah. And I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do. Like, now I feel bad calling her, ruining her, you know, her day. So I told her what they told me, and she's just like, Robin, you know, my God, you know, if I can make a suggestion, because at this point, I want to just turn the Zipcar in. So, you know, that's my brain. I want to go turn it in. I'm not going to pay for another day. And so so I called Ian back, and I told him, I'm going to come get one of the rentals from the dealership. They're $35 a day. And I'm just going to have to figure something out. I don't know what. I mean, I can't do rideshare. So I'm going to figure something out on that end. So my mom, when I called her, I told her that I got the rental from them, and I have to go pick it up today at 4. So she's like, Robin, if I could make a suggestion. I'm like, of course, you know, I'm open to suggestions. And she's like, well, why don't you go to a temp service and see if they could find something for you? And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to go to a temp service. I don't want to work in an office. I don't want to be around people. I was being a brat. And she's like, it's just temporary, you know, till you get this truck driving thing. And And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I just didn't, you know, I don't know if you guys go through this, but sometimes I don't want to hear anything. But this time I was open to what my mom was telling me, because she's, you know, she has more experience in this kind of stuff, how to get by, how to make it. And God, and I'm just so tired of getting by and making it. But I'm open to it, you know, we'll see. So I went and picked up my other daughter, and I told her what was going on. And I'm just like, we haven't come up with rent. I haven't come up with rent. My daughter, she pays her portion, like, to me. She paid her part of the rent for the month. So I have to come up, it's $1,200 I have to come up with for the month. She pays $500 a month. Here, hold on, let me get my dog. She wants to come outside. I don't blame her, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Shelby. Shelby, 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 Shelby. There's Luna. And here's the boy. Hi, the boy. Get off my chair. I want to sit there. Can I sit down? Let me sit down. Hi, the boy. Hi, the boy. You see how much he loves us? Ah! Hi, the boy. Ah! All right, move. Let me sit down. Move it. Move it. Move it. All right. So, where was I? With the rent. So I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the rent. Like, the rent's due on the 3rd. I pay it on the 3rd every month. So I'm like, why does February have to be short one day? In most cases, 2 days, you know. Sometimes we get 31 days in a month. I'm like, I could have used those extra 2 days. So anyway, my younger daughter, she has some money saved that I mentioned this, I think, in the last video. I'm not sure, but she had got around. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. She's getting her school paid for through for college, the FAFSA, and so she had some money left over after her classes were paid for, and she has the money to pay for the rent this month. And I was just like, I don't know. It's so hard to ask your children, but she's more than willing and able, like willing to. She's like, Mom, yes, I'll. Don't worry about it. Golly, I hate being in this situation so much. My goal is it's always been to do this gig work so that way I can make life easier for my daughters, so they don't have to worry, get them to work so they have a better, start to what they're doing, and, get them to school, get the other one to work so they don't have to worry about it. So that I'm doing, this gig work around their schedules and making decent money. So, I've been doing it for over 2 years, 2.5 years, and things things happen, right? And so having to ask my daughters now for help is really hard for me. It's really, really, really hard, even though she's, just happy to do it. So it's just insane that I'm going to start this truck driving school in April, and then this happens right before. So I'm like, God, what are you trying to show me with this? What am I learning here? That, yes, I know I can make it through things. I've made it through so much before, my whole life. I thought I was, done with there's always bumps in the road. I get it. Yes, there's always bumps in the road. But mine are always, and ours. I want to tell you that you're not alone, kind of thing. Why are mine always pitfalls, craters? It's not even something ever simple. Why is it going to take weeks for them to find or to get a transmission here for my car? Why my Kia? And I called my mom back last night after I had gotten home and told her I dropped off that other car. And she's just like, Robin, it's okay. We survive, we make it. And I'm like, I'm tired of this. It gets, it's annoying. It's frustrating. So I just know there's something bigger, something better coming around the corner. I do believe that. And my faith is in God and the plan, and trusting the journey is very big. So I'm going to hang on to my faith, because I feel like something is always trying to creep in, bad, negative energy. And I'm not going to go there because I've already lived that life, and that does not work. So the funny thing is, I'm not having that stressful feeling, oh my God, what am I going to do feeling? Oh my God, yeah. That's not here, because I'm trusting, that everything is going to work out for the better good of, what should be happening. The journey's already laid out, kind of thing. I'm okay. I'm all right. So today, I'm really probably not going to do much. I don't have to get ready till about maybe 2. We're going to take an Uber or Lyft, whichever one, to go get that rental car from the dealership and see if he's heard anything. I'm just going to take it day by day. If anything, I'm going to make an appointment. My mom told me how to do this whole temporary service thing. I've never done that before. I've been doing gig work for 2.5 years. Before that, before gig work, I was doing, I don't think I was doing anything. I was on unemployment for a while during the COVID thing. And then before that, I mean, I've had decent jobs before that: administrative assistant, receptionist, personal trainer, worked in the gym, like things like that. And so I'm going to figure it out. I'll figure something out. But yeah, all is good. Today's a good day. Today's a good day. I'm just, grateful to wake up to this beautiful day and experience this. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch Love Is Blind. The new season's out. I mean, the new episodes are out. I'm gonna do that. I don't want to think. I don't want to think about anything. Like, I have a couple hours. I could just not do that. Enjoy my coffee. Maybe go make something, some eggs or something. We have food. We're good. We have beds to sleep in. We have a house. We're gonna have our rent paid, so that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, I will catch up with you guys later. I don't know. I may see you guys after when I get ready. I'm gonna watch some Love Is Blind, and then I'm gonna do some yoga to kind of just get centered back into myself. Yeah. Life's a journey. Life is a journey. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.